Few days ago, AI generated Ghibli art. This was quite in trend. Many of us generated videos using AI, circulated it on social media. It was trending, we got a lot of views, and everyone were happy. We also had instances wherein AI was used to generate music and maybe even filmmaking. This makes me wonder that from specific perspectives or specific point of views, is the usage of AI a boon or a problem? And how do we know if the way we are using AI is ethical or not? Let's deep dive. So last week, the Ghibli generated AI art was quite trending. It was widely shared, and come on, let's be honest, who doesn't love to see themselves in a comical way, right? And who doesn't like when the videos or pictures gets lots of views, likes, and goes trending? It is human nature, isn't it? These pictures were widely shared across, but something that started off as a fun trend soon started to raise concerns. Not only did it raise concerns on data security and privacy, but it also raised concerns from an artist's perspective. How fair is it towards the artist that their years of hard work is now being replicated by an AI tool, and that too within fraction of time? Now this made me really think that is this trend ethical? I went to ChatGPT and I asked the same question. And the reply that I received was that this is merely an inspiration taken from the original art form. But the point to note over here is, isn't there a very thin line between inspiration and imitation? Because if you are replicating someone's artwork with the exact same color palette, brush strokes, and style, then I would personally call it as imitation and not inspiration. Before we go further in this topic, let me give you a brief explanation on what is generative AI or Gen AI as it is commonly known. Generative AI or Gen AI refers to a type of artificial intelligence that can create new content like images, music, text, or even videos based on the patterns that it has learned from existing data. Please note that it doesn't think or imagine the way humans do. Instead, it analyzes tons of information and generates something that looks original, but is based on what it's seen before. And here's exactly where it starts to get tricky. Often, the data that is used to train these models can include content that has been created by artists without their consent. I watched a TED Talk few days ago by someone who is an AI researcher, and they also mentioned the same, that oftentimes these models or these tools are trained on data which might not have some consent from the artist itself. Now we all know that artists many a times struggle due to the less compensation or less value that is given to them. Do we want to add an additional stress layer on them with these AI tools? In general, there should be very strict laws on the way AI tools generate such kind of artwork. And these laws should ensure that the copyrighted information or the copyrighted artwork isn't being used without the artist's consent. These laws should make sure that it is working in the best favor of all the parties involved: the AI companies, the artists, as well as the end consumers. Now, to be honest, we are never sure if these laws will be really rolled out. But what can we do as consumers to ensure that the way we use AI is ethical or not? If you remember, few years ago, there used to be so many messages being circulated all over WhatsApp or social media. And we who were new to the social media would believe anything and everything that we used to saw on social media, isn't it? But then, as and more we became more aware, we started to pause for a moment and think, if the information that we are consuming on social media is indeed true or not. We used to check for its credibility, isn't it? I think we should have the same approach towards usage of AI as well. For example, if you open up ChatGPT, then you will see a message at the very bottom in tiny words saying that ChatGPT can make mistakes also. So we should use our due diligence whenever we consume the information that's generated by any AI tool. Now, the point to be noted over here is that I'm not saying that AI tools are bad or we shouldn't be using it. Honestly, I use AI tools on a regular basis. I use it if I want to get any ideas for a party that I'm organizing, or if I want to improvise on the writing that I have for any given purpose, or else if I want to create any worksheets for my son. So AI is in fact a advantage because it saves so much of time in my daily life. But here's what I do. Once I have given a prompt to the AI tool and once I get a response or a result, I just go through it and see if it is valid enough or not, if the information that has come out is even reliable or not. So I think we as consumers should have that one filter before we come to any conclusion or before we jump onto any trend on the basis of the response or the result that we are getting from AI tool. AI isn't the enemy, rather it is the way that we use or the way we consume that might make it as a dangerous tool. So let us as consumers be a little more responsible. Let us be a little more diligent and have that one filter in between the results generated and our usage. Let us make sure that our usage of any tool is not hampering or causing distress to others. In case you have something to say on this topic, I would love to hear back from you. Please do share your comments in the discussion section below. Share this video within your circle because I think AI is going to be a very important aspect of our daily lives. So it is very important for us to be aware on how we will be using it. If you like the content, then please do not forget to subscribe to the channel. I will see you all soon. Bye.